Thank you all for coming. I'm a very lucky woman. Where I've been lucky most of all is with my family. My children, John, Meg, Kevin, and Danny.
Hey folks, how are you? Just wanted to introduce you to Series 411. JC and
I'm Duchess
and Kat.
And we're here to discuss Bloodline. It's a guilty pleasure of ours as of late. We've been catching it on Netflix, and we've gone through 2 seasons so far. The third one is upon us, but we thought we'd get together and discuss this series because we think it's got a lot of things that all of us and maybe you will enjoy as well.
Danny's back.
It's never worked out with you being here, has it? Bad things follow you around, don't they?
Dad! You knew my father, Mr. Gilbert.
Your father could stare you down, make you confess every sin you ever committed.
Meg and I are well aware of that stare. Now that Dad's gone, you should come home, be part of the family business.
Bernsey, what are you doing here, man?
No good will come of this.
You know what? People can change.
People can change. He can't.
The show, what first hooked you?
Well, I started watching Bloodline because of these two over here. They told me I had to watch a series. It was a must-see, so I started watching the series. I binge-watched. And when I started, it moved kind of slow. But as I got into it, I fell in love with the character Danny, and I just couldn't stop watching. His character was, it drew me in because he was somebody that I could relate to, and that every family has that black sheep in the family.
Danny's been running drugs through the inn.
I'll be in touch.
The DEA has been looking at Wayne Lowry for dealing drugs.
If they find drugs on the property, they're gonna seize the business.
He's trying to hurt us. This is personal now.
Clearly, I'm in danger, but since I used the inn to bring the drugs through, now you're all in danger.
And Kat, what first hooked you on the show?
Oh my gosh. Well, first I love Bloodline. And the fact that it takes place in Florida Keys, where my heart is.
So you're a super fan, I guess, we'll say.
Oh my gosh. And the family. It has everything. Lies and secrets and regret. It has something that everyone can relate to. There's dark secrets and a past where things keep unraveling.
When is this gonna end?
I told you, your life's not always gonna be so perfect.
We're not bad people. But we did a bad thing.
Because I could relate. I could relate to a few different parts, and I think the characters are very well played and set up. And I think the backdrop of the show, even though we're kind of catching it, having all the past years thrown upon us right away, it's a great storyline. I mean, you add in the cinematography. And just where it's staged at, which is Florida, South Florida, the Keys.
Who doesn't like Florida?
And who doesn't like Florida, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot of great caveats to this whole thing. We have some we want to share with you.
We have to get rid of him. No body, no crime.
We did what we needed to do. Take that job in New York. You two need to get on with your lives. You deserve to be happy.
Don't you want to know?
Know what?
Know who killed your brother?
His name is Danny, oldest son, and every time he, I guess, has ventured out on his own, and he comes back to the family homestead, things don't work out right.
I think everything started when Danny was a young boy. Mother and father fighting, not getting along.
Yep.
The mother was about to leave, so Danny took his little sister, Sarah, comforted her, and decided to take her out for a boat ride. What happened was Sarah went for a swim, necklace broke off, and got stuck under a rock. She died.
Danny killed our sister.
did not kill her. I remember Sarah drowned.
After Sarah died, I've been saying sorry my whole life.
That's right. He's the scapegoat in the family, pretty much.
Basically, because
We can all agree on that, right?
Yep.
yeah.
I think he's doing more than dealing drugs.
John.
Victim's father ID'd.
And John is another character who comes up, who is the middle son. He's the second to the oldest. He's the sheriff of the whole area, or he's one of the big lawmen in the whole area, and he's also the one who does all the dirty work. He kind of keeps the family together. He's the go-between between everybody, trying to keep everything copacetic between the brothers. I mean, that's what I got.
I have always taken care of everyone. I'll tell you something. The day I stopped taking care of your bullshit, you are lost.
He's perfect, and you look at him when you first see him and think he's perfect, right?
That's why they say don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
All I do is I lie and I lie. I'm sick of it.
So Meg is the attorney of the family.
Mm-hmm.
She's handling the father's will.
Very independent. She seemed like she was very nice.
Yeah, she seemed good.
Had her shit together, right?
Yeah, she totally seemed like she had her shit together.
Looked like her mother looked like her mother counted on her for things.
And she started off saying, she wanted Danny to stay.
Yep.
They had to make that decision, so I thought she was a good one.
Yep.
She's a bitch.
Yeah, she's in several episodes said, "Wow, she can really swim in the ditches with the rest of the freaking mudflies." Believe me when I tell you. Okay, but I'm not gonna throw anything out there. I'll let you guys see for yourself.
You want my money, my support?
We do.
Prove to me you're worth the investment.
So, she never feels good enough, and so she does a bunch of things that maybe aren't ladylike. Definitely not ladylike. And doesn't value herself and relationship she's in, and she gets around.
Like a donut. The youngest boy, Kevin.
Oh my, don't get me started on Kevin. He is got a hot head, angered easily, crybaby. Oh my God, that's my name for him.
Not taking ownership for his own issues. Things that he does that he causes in his own life.
Huh? He made a mistake.
You gonna do something?
All right, fine, Kevin. No more fucking talk. He made a big mistake.
I just see Kevin as a lost child.
Uh-huh.
And he's just lost. He doesn't know which way is up or down, and he can't. If you put him in a paper bag, he would not be able to find his way out of that.
You did it.
And you guys helped him. And the three of you are going to prison.
The patriarch of the family, okay, the father.
Robert
Rayburn.
But as we get to know his character, we see that he is another major factor in the family's problems.
Yep.
And that's evident when you see him try and pay off his oldest son to get lost.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That happened?
In season 1.
That happened?
Danny.
That happens?
That happens.
Wow.
Never worked out with you being here, has it?
And your son.
Bad things follow you around, don't they?
Talk about Mama.
We did speak about Sissy Spacek. Again, I think that she is a pivotal point. Plays Sally, who is the matriarch of the family. She comes into play, and she actually kind of, for me, I don't know about you guys, she kind of sticks her head in the sand. There's things that we're not supposed to talk about. Or
Mom, there's something you need to know.
you have to think about the family dynamic. What would cause a family to be so self-absorbed and to shun one of their own?
No body, no crime.
I think John's given up on Daddy.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find him.
Your children are lying to you.
We did what we needed to do.
More secrets than lies. And I think that a lot of the family dynamic is about not really knowing the truth about what really happened ever.
Danny turned us into that family you don't want to be.
1 and 2 have been very good at giving us a backdrop on the characters and how they relate to each other and how all this story is playing out. But
everything is going to happen this season 3 that we're
Wow.
about to start. That's why we're here.
Wow.
Giving you the 411.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bloodline. And we're series 411.
Yeah.
Check that out, and then
we'll be here weekly.
Get out and talk about it with your friends, and we're right here to summarize it for you if you need. So stay tuned.
On Netflix.